You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I've been wrong about crypto the entire time. Because I just saw a tweet by Jack Dorsey. He's the CEO of Twitter and Square. Two of my favorite companies that are probably overvalued. He recently said, there's going to be hyperinflation and you should be scared. And guess what the solution is, ladies and gentlemen? Is it maybe the Fed tapering, or maybe is it the Fed, raising interest rates to slow down the economy, and that should slow down inflation? No! It's Bitcoin! Yes! Crypto and Bitcoin are going to solve all of our problems. So let's read this stupid article by this fanatic. Well, he didn't write it, but it's about him and his stupid little tweet about hyperinflation, which is a bunch of fear-mongering that is used to shill stupid, worthless cryptocurrency. Just think about it logically, ladies and gentlemen. How does crypto have value? It is literally a digital string of ones and zeros. That's it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. It's a digital string of ones and zeros. I don't think that's very valuable, ladies and gentlemen, in my personal opinion. But whatever, you can disagree because it went up and everybody says it's worth something, so therefore it must be worth something. I'm going to take a dump and leave a turd and put it in a jar, and I'm going to say this is worth $1 billion. $1 billion turd. $1 billion turd. And all my fans are going to echo me, and eventually enough people are going to say it where it's going to become true, because it's $1 billion turd. Because I said so, and everybody else says so, even though it's just a turd. Anyway, I know I'm crazy. I don't like Tesla, massively overvalued. I don't like Bitcoin. I'm just so stupid. Anyway, Jack Dorsey is worried about hyperinflation. No, he's not. He's shilling his crypto. These experts say you shouldn't be that scared. I agree with that. So here's freaking Jack Dorsey, this freaking loser. I hate crypto people because they almost have like a religious aspect to cryptocurrency, as you'll see in a second. Twitter and Square CEO Jack Dorsey recently issued a dire economic prediction. Crypto! Complete with a frightening phrase. God, my alarm always goes off when I film these videos. Hyperinflation. Hyperinflation is going to change everything. It's happening. Dorsey tweeted on October 22nd. Later, in response to a follower's follow-up question, Dorsey added that hyperinflation will happen in the U.S. soon, and so the world. Now, this is the same clown that said a bunch of stupid comments about cryptocurrency. Let's read them now. Jack Dorsey says Bitcoin will unite the world. We're all going to be united, and all our problems are going to be solved, and all races, creeds, and religions will love each other because of Bitcoin. But doesn't say how. Of course he doesn't say how. He's a freaking idiot. Hashtag Bitcoin will unite a deeply divided country. He's referring to the United States, I think. And eventually, the world. Here he is. Can't you see, like, the fanaticism in his eyes? Like, this guy's a freaking maniac, and he's got the little philosopher beard. Oh, I have a beard. That means you can trust me as a wise old sage man. Blah, blah, blah. Twitter and Square CEO, a super fan of Bitcoin, claimed on Monday that cryptocurrency will unite the world. Yes, really. He's such an idiot. Now, he also said, my hope is that Bitcoin creates world peace. So it's going to unite the world and create world peace. A digital string of ones and zeros that is rapidly fluctuating, highly volatile, and is used by a bunch of charlatans to grift off people that have no idea what they're doing. Yes, Bitcoin's going to unite the world. It's not going to screw over a bunch of people that have no idea what they're doing. It's going to save the world. Here's his extended quote about crypto. Elon said it earlier. We have all these monopolies of violence, and the individual doesn't have power. But, having a, digital string of ones and zeros is just going to change your life. The amount of cost and distraction that comes from our monetary system today is real. That's true. That's referring to financial advisors and, YouTube stock personalities at GRIFT. And it takes away attention from the bigger problems. Some of the bigger problems that Elon is trying to solve, like getting us to a multi-planetary humanity. I guess crypto is going to help us do that somehow. All these distractions that we have to deal with on a daily basis take away from all those bigger goals that affect every single person on the planet, increasingly so. It may sound a little bit ridiculous, but you fix that foundational level and everything above it improves in such a dramatic way. It's going to be long-term, but my hope is definitely peace. So apparently cryptocurrency is going to basically solve all of our problems. And once those problems are solved, then we can focus on higher ideals like going into space and colonizing Mars and blah, 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 blah. I don't see how this works, Jack, okay? But because he's famous, because he has a lot of followers, as they say, because, the more followers you are, the smarter you are, you can tweet something stupid like this. Hyperinflation is going to change everything. It's happening. And people will, write articles about you, even though you're a complete clueless moron. Now, let's look at an actual example of hyperinflation in Zimbabwe, and let's compare that to the United States of America. In 2008, Zimbabwe had the second highest incidence of hyperinflation on record. So this is going to happen in the United States. The estimated inflation rate for November 2008 was 79.6 billion percent. In 1 month, 79 points. Well, I guess that's an annualized rate. 79.6 billion percent inflation, okay? And that's an effective daily inflation rate of 98%. So basically, prices are doubling every day. That's hyperinflation, okay? That's real hyperinflation. Now, what do you think it is in the United States? Do you see your prices doubling every day? Oh, gas went up! Hyperinflation! Really? Are we really undergoing hyperinflation in the United States? Of course there's inflation. We did print a bunch of stimmy checks and liberal and amazing, save the world, unemployment, and all that crap. But are we going through hyperinflation? We're not even close. Not even close. As a matter of fact, a very quick Google search pulled up this. It looks like, and I believe these are annualized rates, we're at roughly 5.5% inflation per year. Compare that to 19.6 billion percent. 5.5%. 19.6 billion percent. 5.5%. Do you get it? So what do you think is the whole purpose of Jack Dorsey's stupid little tweet? These crypto people use fear and misinformation to convince you to buy cryptocurrency. Because remember, at the end of the day, they only make money if you buy the crypto from them, if they stimulate artificial demand, okay? That's why they tweet these cryptic messages about, impending disaster, freedom, uniting the world, world peace. All you got to do is buy the crypto from me so I can make a bunch of money off you, and you can buy a worthless asset and spend the few amount of dollars you have to invest not on real good assets like owning every company in the world, but instead buying cryptocurrency from me so I can make money. That's what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. These people are freaking losers. Jack Dorsey is a freaking total loser that is screwing people over. And of course, he's followed by AOC. Not surprising at all. Anyway, that's my rant. We're not going through hyperinflation. This is hyperinflation right here. You see this? See this? That's hyperinflation. This is elevated levels of inflation, okay? Freaking ridiculous. And that the idea that this guy could have any kind of platform, this soulless crypto shill, is disgusting. Anyway, that's it. That's my rant. Screw him. Scumbag. And don't invest in his companies, Twitter and Square. If you have an idiot like this in charge of those two companies, no. Definitely not investing in them. Well, I guess I own them through my index funds, but very small percentage. Anyway, like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. Y'all have a wonderful day. Cheers!